Hello learners, in this lecture we will study Introduction of Time Series. Meaning, by a time series we mean a series of variable, the values which vary according to the passage of time. In such type of variables, the time factor plays an important role in affecting the variable to the marked extent. For example, a series relating to the consumptions, productions, or prices of a certain goods, a series relating to purchase, sales, profit, or loss of a certain business's concern, and etc. Components of a time series. The various forces that affects the value of a phenomenon in a time series are called component of a time series. They may be broadly classified into following four categories. Now, secular trend T. By secular trend, we mean the general tendency of the data to grow, decline, or remain constant over a long period of time. There are 9 methods of measuring trend values as follows. The first one is freehand graphic method, arbitrary average method, semi-average method, moving average method, straight line method of least square, parabolic method of least square, geometric method of least square, exponential method of least square, growth curve method of least square. Seasonal trends S. Seasonal variation in a time series refers to those short-term fluctuations which occurs regularly in every season, which is yearly, half-yearly, quarterly, monthly, or weekly. The seasonal variation is a recurrent pattern to change within the period that results from the operation of forces connected with the climate or custom at different times of periods. There are four different methods of measuring trend values as follows. Method of simple average, method of ratio to trend, method of ratio to moving average, method of link relatives or Pearson's method. Method of simple average. This method is simplest of all methods of computing the seasonal indices in a time series. Under this method, a specific season index for any particular season is computed by the following model. Seasonal average represents a monthly, quarterly, weekly, or a daily average which is obtained by dividing the total of particular season's value by the total number of such a season in the period of analysis, and yearly average represents the average of all seasons averaged during a year. Method of ratio to trend. This method is also otherwise called the percentage to trend method. As the name suggests, under this method, the trend values of a series are first determined under any of the methods of least square, and then the given data are expressed as percentage of the respective trend values. After this, the seasonal variations are found out by averaging the trend percentages by the method of mean or median. In case the sum of the seasonal indices thus obtained is not equal to 100%, an adjustment is made to these seasonal indices by multiplying each of them by a constant correlation factor K, which is computed by the formula. Method of ratio to moving average. The seasonal indices are calculated on the basis of the moving average trend instead of a least square trend. In this method, both the trend and the cyclic components are eliminated from the given data in either of the two models with multiplicative model and additive model. Method of link relatives or Pearson's method. This method of finding the seasonal indices in the form of the chain relative was developed by Professor Carl Pearson, and hence this method is also known as the Pearson's method for the seasonal variation. So in this lecture we have covered study introduction of time series. See you in next lecture. Thank you guys.